Before we do get into the video, I'd like to give a huge shout out to AOA.com for sponsoring today's Rocket League video. This site provides flexibility and safety to every single order. If you want to buy and sell loads of different Rocket League items, they do some insane deals on there, and use code ZENIC at checkout to get yourself 3% off every single order. Do you guys want to be in with the chance of winning yourself this titanium white voxel gold explosion? And if the answer is yes, make sure you are following these 3 simple steps. First of all, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications on so you guys do not miss a future upload. Second of all, make sure you have dropped a like on today's video, and third of all, comment down your details, but as well as that, tell me which platform you are on. And I wish every single one of you the best of luck. The winner will be announced at 80,000 subscribers. So as you guys can see on screen right now, today is a day where I'm going to be teaching you guys how to avoid hard to sell items, and if you do have the hard to sell items, how to make a hell of a lot of profit. Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel once again. I hope you're having a fantastic day as always, and today I'm going to be showing you episode 4 of the brand new series going from one single key all the way up to the titanium white Zomba. So previously on the series we managed to sell all of our trash items and get a load of pure keys, and this time it's going to be for the more expensive and hard to sell items. But honestly, if this is your first time ever seeing this series, make sure you are watching episode 1, 2 and 3 before this, because I can give you guys more tips and tricks, and that way you can get caught up. And I have said this many a times in previous episodes, but we're actually going for 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It's going to be such a big push, so if you guys do want Rocket League content every other day, make sure you are subscribing to the channel and turning on that bell. And if you guys are enjoying and learning from this Nothing Something series, make sure you are crushing that like button. Let's go for 1,000 likes and that'll be absolutely crazy. And let's just get into the very first trade. I hope you guys do enjoy. Okay, so getting into the very first trade of today's episode, and we are going to start off with the most classic and profitable post you guys can make. And if you've been around on the channel for a while, you guys already know the exact words I'm going to say. But basically, what you want to do on the start or end of every single post, because obviously you need to be posting up content every single time when you want to buy and sell items. You want to be listing them on the LFG or on different websites, etc. So all you want to say on the end of your post is you have one key and you want any black market. And this honestly works a treat. It used to work a lot better. Obviously, there's people now watching my series and doing the same method, so it's a lot harder, but you can still find it every single time. Find myself a tune for 1 key, that'll eventually go for 2. And if you guys do remember from the last episode, we actually managed to pick up these purple Dracos for a single magma decal, and before we bought the magma, we literally had a load of other items to sell, but I thought why not buy it as well, considering we paid 4 keys for the magma, which is just absolutely nuts. So we just paid another 4 keys pretty much to get these purple Dracos, and literally right now you're about to see I tried to get myself 9 for such a long time, because don't get me wrong, Dracos, well the purple ones at least, used to sell for 10 every time, but the demand has slipped a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. So this guy was like, I can do 8, and I said, have you got any ads at all? Because obviously if I'm getting some random ads, I can just chuck them on top of future trades. So yeah, I don't mind taking this trade at all, honestly, getting 8 keys and ads. And I've had a lot of people as well asking me in the comments, how do you find your trades, like where is it all coming from? And the main website I can suggest as well to get your prices is going to be RL Insider, I'm pretty sure it's one of the 2, Insider. So all you want to do is just go onto Google on your phone, tablet, any device that you need to. I think you can go on Xbox as well, and it literally has the prices for every single unsert item in the game. It's an incredible website, it's really useful as well. All I do is go on Discord and go onto a server, and literally I can just do all of it from there. I can literally put like a hashtag and then the item. It's just so useful. But yeah, right now you're about to see Slipstream on the spreadsheet is 9 to 10. But realistically, you're not going to be getting 10 keys for it anymore. It sells for 9, so I don't mind taking this trade. And once again, you're just about to see a basic trade, me selling my mainframe and getting myself 7 keys. It actually sells for 7 to 8 on the spreadsheet. However, like I said so many times, the spreadsheet prices for the black market are just corrupt. They're so ruined. They're well overpriced. So even if you're getting the bottom value most of the time, you're going to be making yourself a little bit of profit. But once again, I just want to take this time, because this is just such a basic trade, there's not much to say about it, to thank you guys for the support. Like I said in the previous video, that so many people are sharing my videos to their friends, obviously helping the channel grow. And once again, you guys have smashed it. We gained over 500 subscribers in the past 48 hours, which is just nuts, and that is going to put us on track for 100k by the end of the year. So thank you guys so much. But yeah, just a basic trade right there. And because we got the ball rolling, I wanted to try and get myself a load of pure keys at this point, because the inventory size is starting to actually increase quite well, and we can start investing into the Crimson Octanes, for example, Dissolvers. All we need to do is just get more and more pure keys, and I don't know why I said more. I'm just going to leave that on cut because that's pretty funny. But basically, it's just a little trade right here. Selling my biomass. Once again, biomass on spreadsheet is 5 to 6. But once again, I'm not going to be getting myself 6 keys anytime soon. I don't think I've ever sold in the whole of my life a biomass for 6. So really don't mind getting myself 5 keys. And here we go. This is the main topic of the video where I'm buying myself a hard to sell black market. However, the profit is going to be absolutely outstanding because of the price that we're actually paying. So this guy came to me. Obviously now with my post, I've got a big flex with the keys now. I've got quite a lot. So this guy was like, right, I've got a chameleon. I can sell it to you cheap. I just want it gone. So I was like, right, okay, what can we do here then? He said 16 keys and ads, 16 keys and ads. And I was like, NTY. He said 15. I said I could do 14. He was like, no chance, that's way too low. I said, okay, bye. He then messaged me back about 5 minutes later, said, can you add? And obviously, I've just got some random ads sat around, so I might as well do this trade, paying 14 keys for a chameleon that sells for about 17 to 18. That is just absolutely crazy. And obviously, chameleon isn't the easiest thing to sell in the world. I'm not saying it's going to be incredibly easy. I'm just going to be able to flip it straight away. But I know if I take my time and be a patient trader like I am, I can make myself a lot of profit, especially as well with it being sweeper certified. That's not even a bad cert to have. So yeah, actually really glad about getting that trade. And right here, another basic trade which I can suggest to every single one of you. If you've got a Taurus stats around, keep listing it up because it's 3 to 4 on the spreadsheet. But don't get me wrong, it's the hardest thing to find 3. Literally all I got offered was 2 keys. So if you get 3 keys for your Taurus, you are going to be doing bits. Alright, so I didn't actually realise as well of the Black Octavians because I'm pretty sure like the Black OEMs, the Black Octavians, the Black Vortex, you know, sort of like the lower valued ones, I'm pretty sure they were about 4 to 5 keys sat around that value. I checked the spreadsheet and it turns out they're 8 to 10 keys and I paid a voxel in episode 2 or 3. I can't remember, but that's just absolutely crazy. And I just saw that. I was like, right, straight away, let's start listing this up, wanting offers, because I was getting offered like 5-6 keys, which initially I was probably going to take 6 when I got offered it. But yeah, it was just absolutely nuts. I found a guy with a streamline. He also added a little bit as well, and streamline sells for about 8 keys, so that's 8 to 9 keys right there. Can't complain. And then once again, the classic Zenic post just does not let me down whatsoever. You'll probably get like slated for it because there's so many people doing it these days, and it's considered a low ball. But if it works, it works, because look at how consistent I'm actually getting it. And there's actually been people as well sending me little video clips on Xbox and over like Instagram and stuff like that of them picking up black markets for 1 key, and it's just sick. It's like a movement. It's like the community has just moved towards that one method, and everyone's calling it mine as well, the Zenic method, which is just sick. It's so awesome. So yeah, really cannot complain once again, picking up a solar flare for 1 key. Right, and here is where we digress into probably the biggest trade of this series so far. I'm pretty sure there's not been a trade bigger than this, and it's this guy wanting to actually buy my chameleon, and he said he wanted it first of all, which is a good sign, because when I'm offering chameleons to loads of people, all of the NTYs I was getting was just a bit shocking, to be fair. It just shows that chameleon isn't really demanded as much as it used to be anymore, I guess. But this guy said, yo, okay, I can show you what I've got. He put up a load of trash, but then I picked out he had a heat wave and sky blue Zombas, and initially he was wanting ads. So I was like, right, how much am I going to have to add? I literally put in a titanium white quasar, which is no more than a couple keys, and he ticks up. Like, that's just absolutely crazy. I paid 14 keys, yeah? 14 keys for the chameleon. I'm getting myself a heat and sky blue Zombas, which adds up to about 20. That is absolutely nuts. And literally, as vague and boring as it sounds, the best way to make profit in 2019 is to just buy and sell black markets. Just look what I did with chameleon, and second off, look at what I'm doing with the biomass. Once again, paying myself 3 single keys, and once again that thing is going to go no less than 4, probably 5 in the future as well when I find the right guy, because that's what you've got to learn. Just to be patient with your trades, because I've seen so many people just get bored with items and just sell them, quick sell them. It's just not what you want to do. You want to be patient. And yeah, well, if you're patient with your trades, you'll be completely fine, trust me. So obviously at this point, I've realized if I just buy and sell items, obviously making myself a ton of profit every time, this is going to be the perfect way for me to build up and get myself those white Zombas. So finally, we actually managed to sell the heat wave, and I'm not going to lie, it took such a long time. I was getting lowballed, I think, about loads of times. It was like 12 keys, 13 keys. But realistically, you can get yourself 15 keys. It's 15 to 16 on a spreadsheet. Like I said, no chance of getting 16 keys for the heat. But yeah, it took a while. But eventually, with patience, I got myself the 15 keys. That leaves us with all of the items that you're seeing on screen right now, as well as 30 keys to spend next episode. It's going to be absolutely crazy. So that's going to be the final trade for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you guys can see the sub count while I'm recording this video, we are at 79,700 subs. So we are so close to the 80k, and obviously you know what that means, the 80k giveaway of the white voxel. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and if you guys were enjoying this series and you want to support the channel, like I said, make sure you are crushing that like button. Let's go for 1,000 likes, and that'll be absolutely nuts. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.